Hey guys, Mike here from Two Average Dudes, and Dave's still out east, so I'll start this video off. And today we're going to talk about Doug Ford. We're not usually one to rant on Doug Ford because we believe so far he's done a good job. But all the time and energy, effort, and money spent in advertising this buck of beer, is just a waste. Okay. Right now, no one knows this, but right now, beer can be sold for $1.25 a can. That's the lowest legal price you're allowed to sell beer for. Okay. And Doug Ford is coming out and saying, well, I'm going to make it $1. So the lowest price we can sell it for is $1. But what he's really not telling you is that it's really not $1. Okay. It's $1 that can be charged by the brewery. Okay. Then all the Ontario taxes go on top of it, which is 50% at least of what that price is. So his buck of beer platform really means $1.50 a beer. And right now at $1.25 current beer, the lowest price for beer is $2. So he's just out there just rambling off stuff that doesn't make sense. Okay, he's not eliminating the actual Ontario tax on beer to reduce beer to be $1 a beer. He's still keeping the high Ontario tax in the beer. He's just expecting breweries to reduce their price enough to get it down to that. And no brewery is going to sell their beer for 75 cents or whatever, so it gets to $1 a beer after Ontario taxes. So that's been left completely out of the equation. And everybody's got to realize that all this means is that the legal lowest selling point can be $1 a beer. And once the taxes go on top of that, it will be a lot higher. So $1 a beer does not exist. Once this is platformed out, you will not be able to buy beer for $1. There will no be $24 2-4s or $12 12 packs. It just won't happen. This is all because right now, if that was the case, okay, we'd be seeing $32 2-4s right now at the $1.25 a beer, and we're not seeing that. So actually, be $30. My math was off there. 24 and quarters. Yeah. So we're not seeing $30 2-4s right now. So you're not going to see $24 2-4s. This is nothing but a sham to get its popularity up. So what do you think, Dave?
Hey, Mike. I think you're right. Maybe Doug Ford doesn't realize that. I don't know. I'm not really sure how Quebec does it because Quebec. They have it set up so I think it's $64 for 60 cans of Coors Light, which is a deal. I don't know what to say on this. I think he's a little out in left field somewhere. I don't think he either doesn't quite understand or he's trying to put pressure on. Maybe he's trying to do that because I think that was part of his campaign. $1 a beer, but maybe if he says, yes, we're going to lower to $1 a beer, he's going to put the fault on the breweries and say, hey, I lowered it, you just didn't do your part, so sorry guys, I tried. Maybe that's it. I don't know. What do you think of that option? Like, do you think it's valid, or what do you think, Mike?
Hey, Dave, you're totally right there. He campaigned for $1 a beer. Now that he's in power, he realizes he really can't do it, so he's done the best he can. But it just ain't gonna work. So anyways, guys, leave comments below with what you think, and let me know if you think we'll ever see $1 a beer. Have a good one, guys.